You're listening to the February 18th, 2018 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Earth calling wherever you are. I'm ready for today's chat, if you are. Someone inquired as to why Gaia, Mother Earth, needs our help, as she surely is strong enough to make the shift without us. Yes, humans need to help each other through, yet why does she need our help?
Greetings of the highest energy to you and all, dearest Blossom. We thank you for your inquiry, and we shall answer it thus. You are all one energy. Everything is the one energy of love. This you know.
Well, we should do by now.
That which has and is taking place upon your planet exposes different energies dependent on the subject matter. If you knew the beauty from which this planet began, you would not recognize it from that which you see today. So much harm has been done, not just physically, yet energetically also. Mother Earth is a living being, as are you. All that is life benefits from all that is life. The core of your planet, would we say, the soul of your planet, lies deep within it. It has a heartbeat. It pulsates and radiates life. If this heartbeat of hers was to cease, the planet and all upon her would die. It could not receive its food in order to survive. Your oceans, your forests, your skies have been polluted almost beyond recognition, energy-wise. And yet, always, due to the utter power of Mother Earth, these elements fight back and continue to be love, sending it out to you. Vast holes have been created in greediness for more wealth. Oh, how misguided so many souls have become. As when you are sick, you require healing. Mother Earth has been sick many times. Her pain has been enormous, and yet she continues to give out love in her every breath, just as we are asking you to do. You have heard her groans and cries of pain, via strange sounds that cannot be accounted for. Sometimes one could liken these sounds to the oldest, greatest tree, bending its branches with the strain of all that it has to bear. Mother Earth, as great and as powerful as she is, like all things that live, feels heartache and pain throughout the enormous strains that have been put upon her. Her sensitivity to the human soul is like no other, and therefore she carries the weight of every soul that suffers.
With the greatest of respect here, you are asking us, and we are trying to, not take on board another's pain, yet to be detached from it and heal it by sending love. Is this not what Mother Earth would be doing?
Oh, yes. And yet, with the greatest respect, the energy that she is requires through love and strength to feel it in order to transform it.
Why?
Because it is necessary. Because you are her children. Why do you think she has the name Mother? Each soul upon this planet now, and each soul she has born, is considered her child. Those of you who are mothers and fathers will know that one cannot not feel the pain of their offspring when it occurs. Yet, in the same way, what joy springs forth from the parents when the child, whether young or now older, has something wondrous and joyous take place for them. It is the same for Gaia. She is in full awareness of the souls whose sole intention is to heal her, and her response to that love offered is all around you in her choice of decoration to the planet. So, indeed, we would say that this shift, this grand transformation, is teamwork. Mother Earth, all upon her and within her, all who are involved, which is all, are in this together. for we are one.
You speak often of those within her, yet you do not go into much detail. Would you care to?
Certainly. The souls that live within your planet live in another world. Yes, this would be the best way to put it, for the energetic vibration in which they live is of a far greater, higher one than this that resides upon the planet. Within it, rather than saying down there, the energy is of purity. There is no starvation, no wars, no hatred, etc. These beings have reached a level of love light that allows only that which is of grace to be.
What is their purpose? What do they do all day?
Be. They be in joy. Yet, through this joy, they also are very much aware of that which is taking place above their planet, and much energy is sent to heal and assist.
Do they live in a world of time?
No. Yet, there is a sun and a moon. They do not need to sleep as you do. They rest for the pleasure of exploring other worlds, or simply switch down, off, almost altogether, when they feel the desire to do so.
Can you explain that a little more?
They are able to slow their entire system down to a pulse that is barely alive. It is not dangerous. It is, how would we say, rather like your animals that go into hibernation. They switch off, shut down, to a pace that keeps them simply ticking over. It is the same for these beings.
So we wouldn't be calling them humans then?
No, they are not human, yet they are able to appear as such and often visit the outside, sometimes as messengers, sometimes to collect plants, etc., for experimental purposes, and to assess the state of affairs within these plants, etc. And sometimes just to have a nose around.
What are they called as a race?
We know them as the Talls.
Really? Sounds like a kiddies program rather than a superior race.
These beings are almost gigantic in stature. Yet, when visiting outside, they are able to disguise this.
How?
By energetic transformation. When one learns of the art of materializing and dematerializing, it doesn't mean that one needs to rematerialize somewhere else in the same form that they dematerialized from. Think back to your mythological stories, where one turned into birds or dragons or any form they desired. Myths they are not, of course. Yet all myths became so in order for your power to diminish. Sadly, yet, it is as it is. This belief system became the reality of the day, and so now much of what was truth, are considered fairy stories, etc. All these myths will in days ahead be proven to be truths. Such glories, such wonders.
So these beings are obviously quite involved with this shift into the higher vibration.
The word quite is very much an underestimated usage in this case. Although their world does not involve the downfall of the system, they are very much aware of the imbalance that is to occur. Would we put it this way? And it is your choice as to whether you consider this metaphorically or not. This imbalance that is heading your way is enough to take your planet off course on its journey through to the higher vibration. An overload of grief through disbelief can tilt its trajectory due to the weight upon it. Again, this is where your necessary light is needed to counteract this imbalance and keep her on course. You are ready. This feeling within you, this stirring of your soul like never before, is the preparation. The letting you know that you are ready now for all that is to befall you.
I'm not sure I'm keen on the word befall.
Yet, we mean it in the sense of everything falling down.
Some folks say bring it on, some folks say they're scared, as they really have no idea just how it is all going to present itself.
Nothing is set in stone. We cannot tell you it will be this way or that way, for it depends very much on how each soul chooses to react to that which is uncovered. The Talls are preparing also for this shift. They are at the all systems go stage, and the light that they are sending to you on top can be felt, should you choose to tune into it. Let it be known, dearest souls, that whatever is to take place within each and every next breath you take, our love and the love from so many unseen by you is with you every step of the way.
That sort of feels like a full stop for today. Are we done?
We are never done. Yet we shall take a breath here until we connect next time. Do not think of the panic and the fear that many will feel. Think only, dearest souls, of being so much closer now to becoming the light that you are in fullness and the blessings that brings.
In love and thanks to you, we're all hanging in there as best we can.